Howdy, partners. Welcome to Grandpa Ken's story time. We're going to have a good old Western story today. I think y'all are going to enjoy it. It's pretty good. It's the Jackrabbit and the Tortoise. An old story, but one that's a little different done in the desert. One fine day, the desert was full of springtime magic. Seeds sprouted, eggs hatched, cactus buds bloomed. Ah, said Tortoise, coming out of her burrow, I feel good. I feel fast. Jackrabbit turned on one of his huge ears to hear her in her direction. Silly Tortoise, he laughed. You drag that heavy shell wherever you go. As for me, I'm free, free as a bird can fly. See, they're in their house. Jack and Tortoise. Zap! Jackrabbit leaped left. Zap! Jackrabbit sprang right. I'm the fastest runner in the desert, he bragged. Tortoise looked patiently up at him with her old eyes. Let's race, she said. Look at Jackrabbit. Sure, look at the old Tortoise. Now the other desert animals gathered around. I'm sure to win, said Jackrabbit. Prove it, said Tortoise. So they agreed to a race. I'll mark the course, squawked the red runner, and off he ran. Over the rocky hills, across the dusty flat place, under the mesquite trees, to the water hole. I'll draw a starting line, hissed the rattlesnake, and she slithered right in the sand. Look at this. It's the rattlesnake slithering and the roadrunner quickly going someplace so he could set up the start and finish line. Tortoise and Jackrabbit, took their places side by side. I'll watch from above, called Buzzard high in the sky, with Eagle floated silent as a cloud. Eyeing Jackrabbit hungrily, Coyote volunteered to start the race. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Jackrabbit bolted away. Long, low leap, ho, he sang, and over the rocky hill he soared in less than no time. And look at, they're all gathered. The eagle and the buzzard are watching them. They're all gathered. And off went the rabbit just like a rocket. Tortoise moved her scaly toes up the slope. Scritch, scratch, lump, thump, she went. Scorpion peeked out from beneath a big rock. Tortoise inched past a blooming prickly pear cactus, and she trudged around a giant sorrel. High up in the trunk, inside a dark hole, Elf Owl opened one sleepy eye. See the sorrel she's going through? Yeah, sorrel are only here in Arizona, well, in the Sonoran Desert. Tortoise rustled through the desert dandelions and golden poppies and purple sand vernvee and creamy butterfly lilies. Although she loved flowers, she did not stop. Don't step on us, cried the ants, scattering. I won't, sighed Tortoise in her dry little voice, and she lumped and bumped along the way. See, she was watching what she was doing because she was considerate, and she was a good lady, a good old lady, as they said. Meanwhile, Jackrabbit came to the dusty flat place. Long, low, leap, ho, he said, and skipped across. By now, he'd left Tortoise far behind. Under the mesquite trees, he saw a patch of tender, sweet, delicious grass, and he stopped to nibble it. By the time he had eaten his fill, he felt so drowsy that he lay down in the shade and fell fast asleep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he was falling asleep. And what was Tortoise doing? Well, Tortoise just plodded down the hill, scritch, scratch, lump, thump. She was tired and hot, but Tarantula waved his 8 furry little arms to cheer her onward. At last she too came to the dusty flat place. Help! A terrible, fast monster with round black rubber feet. It tried to crush her flat. There was a roar, a smell of burning oil, and a cloud of dust. Guess what that monster was, huh? That was a car. Yeah, it was going through the desert, and it almost hit her. When the dust settled, Tortoise crept out of her shell. Phew, she said, and she continued slowly and steadily on her way. She passed Jackrabbit, still snoozing under the mesquite tree. Uh-oh, he's sleeping. We know what happens if you sleep. Suddenly, he woke up. He saw all the other animals gathered at the waterhole. The quails had even brought their children, like little brown eggs on legs, and Tortoise had almost reached the finish line. Jackrabbit flew past light-footed deer, somersaulted over stinky skunk, left Gila Monster in the dust, and never even noticed the shy kangaroo rat. Boy, he had to really keep moving, didn't he? Look at him. He was in trouble. She was almost at the finish line. He hightailed it faster than ever past Hairy Pig like a javelina, and then, whoops! He crashed right into the sly coyote and skedaddled, but long, low leap. Oh no, look at the coyote was thinking maybe he could be lunch, huh? Uh-oh. Tortoise scratched across the lane first. The desert animals cheered. Thank you, my friend, said Tortoise. Javelina handed the winner a beautiful spring bouquet. See? They were all in the desert animals having fun watching them, huh? And slowly, happily, Tortoise ate it. There she is. And that's the end. What the moral, or the idea of the story is steady, daily improvement, working towards something, not just taking off and running towards it, but to work towards it, become better every time you do it. That's what Grandpa Ken tries to get y'all to do. Why we're having fun and reading the stories. Tell your grown-ups what you think. Love you, kiddos. Have a great day and smile a lot, okay?